Assalamu alaikum, all my niggas. This is Camron Luchinov from Team Link Ludlow. I'm 7-2 as a professional fighter, MMA fighter, current NEF Welterweight Champion. Just had a Bellator win at Bellator 207. We're good.
Coming off a huge win, brother.
Yep.
What was this? Your third fight for Bellator?
Yep.
3 victories for Bellator.
Correct.
How are you feeling about this last fight, brother? Because it was your 3rd fight for Bellator, and you fought one of the biggest names in New England at welterweight, and a big striker. How'd you feel about that performance?
Felt great. I was ready really good. I was getting ready for a big fight, just like it was a big fight. And I did think that it was going to be one of my toughest fights, so it was a very tough fight. We were prepared well. You know, the game plan was very good. You know, it worked out, thank God. I listened to my coach's corners just like it was supposed to be. We planned the fight. I was hoping to finish the fight, but not gonna lie, Sean is a tough dude, you know. Heads up to him. You know, I thought I had the knee bar there, but, you know, time was out, and it wasn't that secured, so, you know, I can't say that, you know, this game is, you know, you can't be a wheeze and be in this game, so, you know, he's a tough dude. I hats off to him, and I was hoping to finish the fight. I was hoping to stand up more and brawl, but I guess the game plan was a little different, so I implemented the game plan, stuck to it, and, you know, I get the win, no injuries, ready to fight again, you know, whenever the next day I was here training on Monday, so thank God I'm happy.
Excellent.
You know.
You trained not only with the killers at Team Link, your home here, but you went away.
Yes.
You were training with some of, you know, a world champion. Talk about that. Training with Khabib.
Yes, it was one of the best things I ever did to myself. I went there 2 years ago for another Bellator fight to San Jose. It got short. I only were there, I think, for 10 days. But this time, one day I woke up about a month before my fight, said, you know what? This is the time. I mean, I do have a little bit of break time from work, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to take off. I bought a ticket one morning. I said, you know, tomorrow I'm flying to San Jose. Flew down there, you know, the guys, starting from head coach Javier Mendez, he's the best guy out there, you know, very humble, he greeted me like, you know, his son. Opened his doors, training and everything. It was perfect. The guys, especially starting from the celebrities, as you know, the best guys. You think he's a celebrity, but he's just like me, you, and everybody on the street. You know, Khabib Nurmagomedov, the Eagle. He's the real champ. You know, he's not inside of the cage, outside of the cage. First thing I went there, you know, they noticed that I'm a Russian-speaking guy from Russia, Turkish. You know, same religion and all that. First thing he asked me my name, and he goes like, "Salam alaikum, you have a place to stay?" I was like, "Oh, salam alaikum, you know, yes, I don't have it yet, but I'll find a place to stay," because I just literally in one day I flew out there, bought a ticket, didn't have no hotel, didn't have no room, nowhere to stay, so I was hoping to stay in the rental car for a couple of days until I find a place. But his first thing was like, okay, if you don't have a place, you're staying with us. You know, we have a couple of rooms. We have 4 or 5 fighters that's staying with us. We'll share the room, or what's called bed, so you won't leave outside. You know, you're not gonna sleep in the car. I just didn't want to put him in an uncomfortable position. He has a big fight coming up, but he was like, no, you know, you're here, you know, especially you're one of us, so definitely you're not staying in the car or anything. It's like you're staying with us, whatever, one of my guys, you know. And very humble guys, like you got a place to eat, or you want to eat, let's go with us. If you have money, if you don't have anything, you know, like we'll take care of you, don't worry about it. I was shocked. The guy he was closer than any other relative, I would say, you know, like these days it's hard to find somebody like that.
Well, you're coming off this huge fight. You had a little stutters in between fights.
Yeah.
You had a fight planned. It was canceled
twice, 3 times. Yeah.
But coming off that NEF win, the championship win, where have you seen your game, you know, elevate since that win? What have you been working on to actually get to that next level for the UFC?
Trying to knock the motherfuckers out. That's what I'm trying to work out. Get to UFC cardio. I think that was one of the big things. I'm getting my cardio up and my boxing, training with one of the guys from Old School Boxing here in, I believe they're in Windsor, Connecticut. Hats off to them, you know, they're helping me out with my boxing, you know. I travel back and forth from the NEF fight till today, a lot of wrestling, a lot of jiu-jitsu, and especially boxing. That's what I've been putting. But my cardio was, I think my cardio is my best thing that I have so far, you know. Thank God I got Nizam Tamaradze, Abbas Tamaradze, Murad Usmanov. That's three guys that kill me here every time before my fight camps. Especially this one is like, he's a real Russian bear, you know, the Khabib's bear, but is a bigger style. Murad Usmanov, you know, he kills me. He's a big dude, 225 dude, a really good wrestler, you know, New England champ, all-state champ wrestler from high school. But he's one of my main teammates that helped me out get ready for a fight. So my cardio is the big thing that went up all the way there from NEF till this day, and the boxing.
Well, my friend, you want to stay busy with 7-2, man, 5 wins in a row.
Yep.
What are you looking to do? You know, cards are evaporating here, but what is your next move, the end of this year or into 2019?
I'm hoping, no bullshit, you know, I'm hoping to get into UFC, you know. I think I'm pretty far in distance. I don't want to just fight around just to fight, you know. I never fought just to fight. I love the sport, I love the passion. I'm not fighting for the money. You know, I spend more money probably training for the fight than making the money from the fight. But at the same time, I don't want to just put myself out there for, you know, no money. You know, if not going to Bellator, UFC, or a normal payday, then there is no reason for me to just go in there to make the promoters reach. Every time I go out there, like last time I had over, you know, 150, 170 people that showed up for Bellator, and I sold about I got like $8,000 worth of tickets. Question of the day, I mean, does it work for me to always show up and they put my fight at the end of the you know, night when I have so many people waiting? Yes and no, but at this level, I'm hoping to, you know, by end of the year or at least beginning of the year, hopefully, with God's will, be a UFC. You know, if I need to go for a tryout for the Contender Series, or maybe I heard, may have a tough series. So, you know, I'm down, or just, you know, whatever the shows here. I don't think that I train with UFC fighters. I don't see a big difference. I'm not being cocky or anything, but fuck them. There is no big difference between me and other guys there. We're all the same, you know. It's a matter of time and a location. Sometimes, you know, you get lucky, you're in that place training, somebody gets injured, you jump in and recover your maybe teammate and go to the UFC out of nowhere, and you knock the guy out, and boom, you're the UFC guy now, which happened to many guys there. You know, I spoke to many guys out there, same thing, you know. It's not because, you know, the UFC guy is so much better than us. It's because they have maybe right there at the right time, right place. So hopefully, you know, God has a plan for me, I'm sure, and we'll go follow the God's plan.
Excellent. Last thing, social media, you're very active on there. You're with Khabib.
Yeah.
Got a lot of good stuff up there. And you're a character also. You put some fun stuff up there. So shout out all your social media for us.
Hey, all of the Instagram followers, Facebook, everybody who's following me on social media, I want to say salam alaikum. Thank you for all the support. Thank you, Dominica 101. All the guys, you guys are helping our names put outside, you know, out on the next level, not just in New England, everywhere people watch. I have a lot of people asking actually about you, Steve, saying that, who's that guy? You know, we watch his videos all the time, and tell him to make more videos for you. I'm like, yeah, I'll tell him. But they said thank you, you know, for putting our name or putting this short videos and everything online on social media available for the other people around the world, from all the way from Russia to Uzbekistan, Turkey. People watch all these videos. I'm telling you, you know, they know you already better than me. So thanks a lot. Shootouts, follow Dominica 101. Steve, thank you. Thanks for coming out.
Last words.
Last words. Hey, stay active, stay injury free, and knock them out. That's it.